Hi. All right. So here's some feedback on step two. For step two, not that many students have done the work yet, but there's enough that I can show you a little bit of feedback and make sure that you're on the right track. So this is the day that I wanted you to do a little research, right? So you chose a topic, one of these critical lenses, and it looks like people are interested in all kinds of stuff. It looks like a lot of people are interested in the media coverage of fatal shootings by police, but there are people interested in every single topic, right? And so that's awesome because that means we'll get projects that are about all kinds of different issues. There's so much in this book. So you use the link, right, which opens you up to find more links about each of those topics. And then you were supposed to figure out what's important about this topic, collect some quotes, write our thoughts and conclusions, and you can write multiple responses, right? So let me show you some of the responses I got. This student took a quote out, and I love that the URL is there. So, right, they can go back and find this quote again because they included the URL and then put some thoughts there. That's awesome. This topic is important in today's society because people are being killed by police officers, and that's not okay. Totally agree. Here's another quote. Now, this one, I don't know where this quote is from. Do not talk to me while I'm making an instructional video. Thank you. Our police force was not created to serve Black Americans. It was created to police Black Americans and serve white Americans. Now, that is a fabulous quote, but where did it come from? And what if you want to write about it and use it later? You need to cite your source. So make sure that you can highlight that and you can probably go find it again. This is how, yeah, it's probably here, right? Most likely. But it's just easier in the midst of doing the work to link the URL, right? And just take it and cut it and paste it there. I showed you how to do that in the instructional video. Go watch that again if you forgot. All right. I think people are racist and brutal toward colored people. Yes, although we don't use this word anymore. That word left with Negro back in the 60s. We would say people of color now or African American or whatever. Here's some more quotes. The tattoo removal, there's quotes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm not seeing the URL, so I'm not seeing the ability to link to that article again. There again, that would be my feedback. And then I love that there's some thinking here, right? I believe they don't think about the consequences later on. I know we shouldn't judge them without knowing their reason, but it's useless going to jail because you killed someone who snitched or killed them because they want a new life. I believe gang code should change. There's no point in dying for someone that's not in your family. I know someone who wants to get out of a gang, but it's hard for him. According to him, he said he was never in a gang just because he helped a girl that belonged to a gang member and she put him on that. He stayed there for a long time because he liked how they respected him in the street, how everyone knew him, etc. Now he can't even come to New York without hiding from the gang members. If depression was a person, he would be it. Oh, this topic is important because it really caught my attention about Devontae leaving the Kings. Some youth also have second guessing about starting a new life, wishing they can get out without dying. Totally agree. Yeah. And, Devontae is such an important character in the book, and his storyline is so interesting, and it's not in the movie. Did you notice? So, yeah, there's another reason to read the book. And here, what's important about this topic is that we were able to discover double consciousness in the film. All right, we are. That's what we're looking for, is discover this more consciousness in the film. Still not sure exactly where that's leading. So, again, these are nice thoughts. I want you to collect them. It's not like we have wrong answers here. I want you to follow your interest, but make sure that you're keeping track of the URL so that we can come back and use this as research later. All right. Awesome. Rock on. And well done.